Welcome to the video. I wanted to kind of quickly react to this, so I'm doing it on my phone again. As you can tell, it's shaky. But WWE have just announced and confirmed, although New York Post apparently reported it earlier, that WWE are going to be inducting The Undertaker into their Hall of Fame in the class of 2022. He is going to be inducted on April 1st in Dallas, Texas, as part of the WrestleMania weekend. I'm not going to go and sit through who the Undertaker really is, because everybody knows who he is. If you don't, you should know who he is. And if you haven't, check out the Undertaker: The Last Ride documentary series on the WWE Network. If you haven't done so, why not? It's seriously a genuinely brilliant documentary series. I don't know, I look a mess, but to be honest, this news is worth celebrating. There is nobody more worthy of an inclusion into the Hall of Fame in terms of WWE than The Undertaker. Nobody, certainly, I mean, honestly, it isn't. There is nobody more worthy than the spot in the WWE Hall of Fame than The Undertaker. He has been one of the most respected performers in WWE for many decades now, since 1990 when he joined the company. He's been so loyal to the company ever since. We see it in that Last Ride documentary series, the relationship he has with Vince McMahon, who I think may be one of the ones. There is obviously potential candidates, because we don't know who's going to induct him. I don't think at this time. I would really love to see. I know Vince McMahon doesn't want to do that. Doesn't really want to appear on camera at the Hall of Fame. But I think Vince McMahon has got to be up there with the choices to induct him into the Hall of Fame. Undertaker's relationship with him has been so strong over the years. He's been so loyal to him. Ended the streak when it was suggested to end the streak, which was unprecedented. I was at a WrestleMania party, one of the only times that I've been to a WrestleMania party. It was a launch event for a promotion now in Edinburgh, and although the party was here in Dundee, we were all completely shocked when it happened. Anyway, but honestly, if you're talking about someone who's more deserving, there are a few more deserving in the spot in the Hall of Fame than The Undertaker. He's one of the most respected people by fans, his peers, journalists, anyone who's anything to do with the professional wrestling industry respects The Undertaker. He was, as many people have said, the locker room leader for WWE for so many years, for a reason. So I'm thrilled to see this news personally. I followed his career since he was in WCW. I saw him as part of the Skyscrapers. Then individually as Mean Mark Callis, I think it was. And obviously made the jump to WWE, became The Undertaker, and has had a stellar career since then. So very thrilled with this news. Can't wait to watch Hall of Fame induction ceremony. I would love for him to actually do a speech. The couple of times he's appeared, such as the Paul Bearer tribute induction, it's just been in character. I would really love him to actually make a speech and talk a little bit about his life and career. He's never done that before. It was set up before to do that, but contract stuff with WWE meant it never happened. But this is great news. I look forward to seeing who else is in the Hall of Fame class of 2022. But genuinely, congratulations to The Undertaker. Well deserving of a spot. I'm sure this news is going to be positively received by fans around the world.